Have you ever experienced those silent 3 a.m. hours when thoughts spin in widening circles? What if I get sick? What if everything collapses? What if something terrible happens to the people I love? Most advice for anxiety fails because it tries to fix the very place where the storm is raging, your mind. Today, I want to share a radically different approach that can transform the way you meet fear. Headlines shout crisis and change, yet the turmoil out there is not the main issue. Our inner response is. The spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle distilled a method so simple you can learn it in minutes, yet so deep it can reshape a lifetime. Instead of wrestling with thoughts or coding them in positivity, he shows how to step outside of thought altogether. Stay with me. After a short exercise you can repeat anytime, I'll share a special tip few people know. First, a startling fact. About 99% of your fears live only in imagination. They're not real, at least not right now. When you worry about losing your job, falling ill, or running out of money, you're fixating on something that doesn't exist in this instant. These worries are a private movie playing inside your skull. The twist? Part of you believes rehearsing calamity might control the future. Reality says otherwise. Brooding only burdens the present. Consider Maria, a viewer who wrote last week. After a doctor mentioned early-stage arthritis, she spent evenings picturing herself wheelchair-bound. Fear snowballed until tending her beloved roses felt risky. One dawn, seeing those drooping blooms, she thought, if worry is stealing my life already, why help it? She stepped into the garden, sank her fingers into the soil, inhaled the fragrance, and noticed something remarkable. In full mindfulness, every future fear vanished. Maria's story highlights a core insight. The answer is not to fight fear. Trying to banish anxiety with more thinking is like adding darkness to darkness. The first step is awareness. Become the gentle witness of your thinking. When fears knock at night, notice them. Clouds drifting across a vast sky. You observe the clouds, yet you are not the clouds. This shift sounds simple, but it begins the path to freedom. The instant you see a thought, you stop being possessed by it. Here is Eckhart's deceptively easy practice. Instead of sinking into the whirlpool of thought, anchor awareness in your body. Follow along. Focus on your hands. Feel a subtle tingling or warmth. Notice your breath without controlling it. Let sensation spread through arms, chest, legs, and feet. As attention migrates, the whole body can feel like a quiet field of energy. You cannot be fully rooted in bodily presence and simultaneously churn out catastrophic thoughts. It's like flipping a switch from rumination to sensation, from imagined futures to tangible reality. You don't have to battle negative thoughts. They dissolve naturally when attention moves. Let's practice together. Sit comfortably, close your eyes and sense your hands. Ask, how do I know my hands exist without moving them? Let this aliveness flow through your limbs and torso down to your toes. Feel the entire body as one unified field, then open your eyes. Many dismiss this exercise as too easy, yet its simplicity is its genius. No gadgets, no mantras, just bare attention returning to the living body, the only place serenity is possible. Why this works from a brain science perspective. When attention sinks into the body, the thinking mind, centered in the prefrontal cortex, quietly powers down, while midbrain circuits that map sensation light up. Even 30 seconds of focused body awareness can calm the amygdala, our internal alarm bell, and stimulate the vagus nerve, fostering a sense of grounded ease. In simple terms, feeling your feet tells your nervous system, I am safe right now. And this safety is the soil in which clarity grows. Everyday micro-practices. While brushing your teeth, sense the weight of your feet on the floor. At red lights, notice the temperature of the steering wheel. Before opening email, pause for one conscious breath and feel your collarbones rise. During a meeting, feel the subtle pulse behind your ears and let your face soften. Scatter these mini check-ins through the day. They weave a net of presence so dense that anxiety has fewer and fewer openings. This is not escapism. It is radical engagement with what is. Each time you choose sensation over speculation, you cast a vote for peace. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the readiness to feel fear fully without letting it steer the ship. Body presence hands you the wheel, quietly, reliably, instantly. If this message resonates and you'd like practical guidance on bringing presence to relationships, work, or creativity, hit subscribe and tap the bell. Share this video with anyone kept awake by racing thoughts. They might thank you tomorrow. Until next time, remember, peace lives in the space between two breaths, and that space is always available. Warm regards and see you soon.